Boy's birthday is tomorrow, so there's been a lot of stuff going on towards making his birthday really special. And me and my daughter spent a couple of days actually building kind of like a fantasy creature thing out of some old parts we had laying around. And let me show you what we came up with. One of the things my son really loves to do is make little creatures and little guys, and I don't know what you would call them, monsters, figures, his people. He's got a fantastic imagination, and he's always making stuff out of stuff. So he loves to come down to my shop and poke around and find things and put little things together. So we thought, well, you know, let's make one for him that he could use maybe as maybe a night light in his room, you know, because a lot of times probably just be sitting on a shelf or something. And so here he is, Zal, the Zal man, and got a lot of stuff going on here. Got the lights turned off so you can really see the LEDs. His arms and his legs are heat-formed Lexan strips. So I heated them up till they bubbled because I thought that looked cool. And then I twisted them around and jointed them all together. Okay, he's got some pincers made out of some aluminum bar. He's got various different antiquated PCBs and circuit boards from my computer modding days. Some cabling on them. Yeah, he's looking pretty wild. He needs... what does he need? He needs probably for me to be able to plug something in here so it would run like a fan or something crazy. But I got to stop because I've actually got a lot of customer work backing up because I've been doing this crazy stuff, which makes no money for me. Doesn't get any of my jobs done. But I think it'll make my son really happy, so it's worth it. I feel really guilty, I'll be honest with you. I am such a motivated, work ethic kind of guy that when I'm not making stuff happen for my customers, I start getting feeling really kind of nervous and anxious and weird. But you only have one 11th birthday per year, right, ever in your life, so let's make it really special. So I have a feeling he might even get into this more than he does into his RC, because he's really into his imagination and his fantasies and his very vivid life like that. So I was thinking about going with UV LED strips here to make these glow blue, but then I thought, you know, and these green ones are also UV reactive, but I don't know, too much UV. A little UV on the brain, no problem. I think too much UV would be bad, so just went with the colors. So I had red, blue, and green to mess with. And a glowy red mouth, got his glowy heart, and maybe later me and my son will come up with a way of finding some devices to plug into these Molecs so he can do crazy stuff, power up motors and stuff. But, yeah, we'll see how long it holds up. You know, everything is just held together with solder and connecting blocks, and really disappointed with how this tape is sticking. This tape isn't sticking worth a crap. These things get pretty warm actually, but it's being run off a 3S LiPo 1000 milliamp hour, and that should provide a really long run time for him. I don't know what's going on with this. Yeah, they feel like they're pulling off. Maybe there's some way I can lash him down better. I don't know. Don't want the thing to fall apart the first time he touches it, but it isn't really like an outdoor type of toy. I think it's just something he can sit up on his shelf and look at and think, wow, my sister and my dad made that for me. That's crazy. Alright, so I'd show it off before I move on. Got lots of other things to do. Do not involve soldering.